Social security, it's 9. As mentioned earlier, the care for one's parents in body and mind he truly achieved. He did it very perfectly. Not only did people of his time praise him, but we, the later generations, also see this record. A sense of respect naturally arises. So why does Buddhism say, you haven't seen the elephant? Buddhism, understand clearly. Life is eternal. It's not just one lifetime. Spans from the past to the future. If you let your parents continue to remain in the cycle of the 6 realms, then you are making a big mistake. How can you help your parents escape the cycle of the 6 realms? First, you must escape the cycle of the 6 realms yourself. Only then can you help your in-laws. Only then can you help your family out of dire situations. If you yourself cannot escape the cycle of the 6 realms, in Buddhism, making jokes, then you are far, far off. This is about nurturing the aspirations of your parents. The meaning here is very deep and broad. As children, become a bodhisattva, become a Buddha. Only then is filial piety towards parents considered complete, according to Buddhist standards. It must be complete, restoring virtue to original state. Only then is the concept of filial piety complete. Even an enlightened bodhisattva still has one trace of ignorance. Filial piety is still lacking a bit. Has it not been encoded? This is the difference between how Buddhism and Confucianism view filial piety. In terms of their realms, they are not the same. But Confucianism is more blessed. Their scholarship, their practice, their teaching, they are all based on filial piety. All are established on the basis of filial piety. This is the same. But the realms are not the same. Second sentence is to serve the director. The private way, a way of the teacher, is established on the foundation of filial piety. Buddhism affirms this. For those studying Buddhism, we show respect to the Buddha. We honor the Buddha. Disrespectful to parents. Then how can you study Buddhism? You won't succeed. All of you think carefully. You've been studying Buddhism for years, even decades, yet you remain an ordinary person, not entering the realm of the Buddha. Why is that? You made a mistake right from the start. What should you do then? Your parents at home are like 2 living Buddhas. You bow every day to the clay and wooden statues of the Buddha, but you don't pay homage to the living Buddhas. Oh, how are you learning then? How will you achieve success? This isn't something I taught you. It's what the world-honored one taught me. Your parents at home are like two revered figures and blessings. Even if you don't graduate, every morning when you get up, bow 3 times to your parents. It's not necessary, and your parents might not expect you to do this. That respect and filial piety you have towards Buddha, you must show it towards your parents. We who study Buddhism do morning practice every day. When doing morning practice, you must first pay respects to Buddha, show reverence. Then recite the sutras. Chant Buddha's name. The 3 refuges and dedication of merit. Why do we do this? After doing it, you need to take this whole set. Use it in your daily life. Parents are like 2 revered figures and blessings, and all other sentient beings beyond parents are Buddhas. This is entering the realm of the Avatamsaka Sutra. Parents are Buddhas, others are not Buddhas. This is the view of an ordinary minister's family. If you can see all sentient beings as Buddhas, then you are gathering in the spirit of the Avatamsaka Sutra. Without a bit of respect, how can anything be accomplished? Buddha is a teacher. The teacher is placed second, and parents are placed first. This is what Buddhism teaches us. So now, we see many families where parents oppose their children learning Buddhism. Is there this? Yes. When parents see their children meeting a Dharma master, their teacher arrives, and you see them bowing and worshipping, immediately offering with utmost respect. But when it comes to buying something for their parents, it's like pulling teeth to get the money out. Their expressions are quite unpleasant. For parents, outsiders, wondering how you can't tell close and distant relations. You've forgotten the grace of your parents' raising, and yet you trust this monk who has nothing to do with you because he says a few words to deceive you. How could you not make your parents feel upset? How could parents be willing to let their children learn Buddhism? So the parents haven't done anything wrong, have they? Where is the mistake? The mistake lies with the monk. Hair gel for eyebrows. The children are wrong. The children are immature and don't understand Buddhism. If you show respect to your parents every day and give them a red envelope every day, the parents will say, my child is right to learn Buddhism, and they will encourage everyone to learn Buddhism, and they won't obstruct it. Giving your parents a red envelope every day is the right thing to do. It doesn't have to be much. You see, the red envelopes you offer to the monks have $2 or $3 in them. Is that okay? You offer like this every day. Don't forget. This is what you do. Honor the virtues of Master Samantabhadra. This is how you fulfill countless aspirations. How can you learn and then not do this when you return? If you haven't been doing it, start from tomorrow morning. Then your study of this sutra won't be in vain. There's no court. You must earnestly do it so that everyone in your family can feel joy. When you learn Buddhism, the whole family feels joy, and then you can encourage your parents. Chant the Buddha's name and aspire to be reborn in the Pure Land. This is significant. Just respect and honor your teachers and elders. This is it. Your parents won't oppose you visiting teachers or learning Buddhism. They won't oppose it. How should your parents properly guide you? Filial piety towards parents. How? To love and support your siblings? Being able to live harmoniously with the wider community, helping each other to prosper. Society. Flourishing. This society is stable. This society. This is education. This teacher is worthy of our respect and worthy of our learning. Then expand and broaden your mind. That is the practice of Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. So everyone should know respecting parents and teachers is the practice of Kittagarbha Bodhisattva. Improve our mindset. Change it. Change our thoughts and behaviors. With this elevation, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva embodies great compassion. Kind heart, not kill. Cultivate your compassionate heart. Expand your compassion. Compassion is about loving to learn. In the world, people love. Everyone knows that. Christianity talks about universal love. Actually, the term a universal love act comes from Buddhist scriptures. Which scripture? It's in our Infinite Life Sutra. Our history predates Christianity. According to Westerners, it's at least 500 years earlier. If we refer to Chinese historical records, it's over 1,000 years earlier. Why doesn't Buddhism talk about love? Love is emotional. So, it changes the term to compassion. Compassion is rational, a logical love, not an emotional love. So rational love is called compassion. This is something we must understand. We need to cultivate a loving heart and expand the concept of love. It must be pure and equal. Then we are told to implement this in our daily lives. Practice the 10 good deeds. We must adhere to these 10 principles. Deeply. Do not kill. Do not harm any living beings. Not only should we not kill living beings, if we cause living beings to become troubled, it is all our responsibility. So wherever a bodhisattva is, they can bring joy to all living beings. We need to understand this principle, right? We must earnestly learn it. We need to put it into practice. Don't steal. The scope of not stealing is very broad. In the correct translation of Buddhist scriptures, it is called not taking what is not given. Things have owners. Things that belong to someone. Without the owner's consent, we cannot take them. Not only can we not take them, but we also cannot move them. If you move it, even if you don't use it, the owner might not be able to find it when they look for it. You would also cause them distress. This is not allowed either. So, this rule is not easy to follow. People who study Buddhism need to earnestly learn from this point and put it into practice. Do not commit adultery. This is for lay practitioners. Lay practitioners all have couples, all have marriages. The gathering of servers is about morality. Must be meaningful. You must definitely adhere to etiquette and the law. Be affectionate and righteous. Be grateful and virtuous. This is the body. The service of creation presents us with three important principles. The easiest to counterattack. So, the Buddha spoke of four rules: not to forget, not to deceive others, not to sow discord, which is to provoke disputes, not to speak harshly, which is extravagant and rude, making it unpleasant for others to hear. It can even lead to misunderstandings. The fourth one, actually, is flowery and deceitful speech. To tempt others. This type is during the reproductive period, like now. What we see is television, movies, hands, the so-called yellow, grey ones. These types are considered tools in Buddhism. Everyone likes to listen to them. What they teach inside is not the right path. They all destroy social morals rather than build them. So we should have less contact with these things. We should not engage in them. The third point talks about meaning. It means that in our thoughts and actions, we must learn not to be greedy or angry, overcome ignorance, and in favorable conditions, do not develop a heart of greed and attachment. In adverse situations, do not develop a heart of resentment. Be clear and understand everything thoroughly. This is wisdom. This is not being ignorant. Do not be greedy. Do not be ignorant. Greed, anger, and ignorance are called the three poisons. All wrongdoings arise from greed, anger, and ignorance. So in Buddhism, greed, anger, and ignorance are taught as the three poisons of affliction. During our lectures, we often use modern terms like viruses. The most serious virus is called carbon dioxide. If there is greed, anger, and ignorance within, and the temptation of the 5 desires and 6 senses outside. How can a person withstand this? How can they not fall ill? Not only will they fall ill, their environment, which is the living conditions, such as the air and water quality, will also deteriorate. So now you all know the large environment we live in now is truly getting worse year by year. The large environment is the earth. Now, many people in society are saying, sick. So how is Earth sick? You see, the climate is abnormal. Disasters are frequent. And the disasters are getting more severe each year. The Earth is truly sick. How did the Earth change? It's our hearts not handling it well. It's the greed, anger, and ignorance in our hearts. So our bodies are sick, and our living environment is also sick. It's truly, as the Buddha's teachings say, a world without impurities. In the past, when we recited about this pure world, it wasn't easy to feel it, as the world seemed quite wonderful to us. So why did the Buddha say it's a world without a master? Today we read this passage of scripture. I feel that Shakyamuni Buddha is remarkable. True wisdom. He knew about the earth's ailments 3,000 years ago. It's truly the appearance of the 5 impurities as before. We can achieve these 4 lines. Being filial to parents, respecting teachers and elders with a kind heart, and not being foolish. Practicing the 10 good deeds, we must start now. We need to be earnest and strive to do it. The symbol U, recite resonates with the Buddha. Just like a telegram, the path will be clear. This year, reciting Amitabha Buddha will resonate. If you can't achieve these 4 lines, even if you recite the Buddha's name 100,000 times a day, Amitabha Buddha won't hear a single one. Is there an obstacle in the way? It's not connected. The communication isn't clear. So, if you achieve this, then it's what they call one thought resonates, one thought of Buddha, every thought resonates, every thought of Buddha. If you can't do this, reciting 100,000 times a day, even if you shout until your throat breaks, it's all in vain. So many people recite the Buddha's name, but not many achieve rebirth. Where's the reason? It's right here. We must understand this. Once you understand, you can correct these mistakes and errors. Then we can have communication and interaction with Amitabha Buddha. In every thought, there will be a response. From this foundation, the foundation of human and heavenly virtues, we elevate, and this is how we enter the Buddha's door. Entering Buddha's door. Seek refuge in 3 jewels. So in the second part, it is mentioned. It talks about taking refuge and reciting the sutras. To uphold the 3 refuges, fully observe the precepts without violation. Now, among our fellow students, many have taken refuge in the 3 jewels. But have they upheld it? Not necessarily. I am very clear, very aware. In front of the images of the Buddha and Bodhisattvas, they swear to take refuge, but have they truly taken refuge? They have not. Is there any difference? There is no difference. It's just a formality, just for show. This is useless. One must uphold it. What does it mean to uphold? To fully accept. How difficult it is to truly accept these words. If you understand the principle of 3 returning to 1, you are not aware, not clear. The discipline of the 3 refuges is about implementing it in your daily life. If you don't know, how can you learn? If you don't understand the merits, benefits, and advantages of the 3 refuges, how can you develop a joyful heart? Therefore, the transmission of the 3 refuges must be explained very clearly and thoroughly. We hold the 3 refuges ceremony. There are many people involved. The time is very short, so there's no way to explain it in detail. but we do have a way to make up for it. We have 2 tapes. Now I've heard they've been cleaned up, so the sound quality will be better. There's also a little car. This little car is based on the tapes. Write it down. So, fellow students of Buddhism, whether you have already taken refuge, or if you haven't yet, this is our compulsory course. In our study of Buddhism, we now have 2 little cars, one for understanding Buddhism and one for the transmission of the 3 refuges. These 2 things are essential courses. You must understand them very clearly and thoroughly. What exactly is Buddhism? It should be clear and well understood. How should one study and practice Buddhism? That lies in the 3 refuges. The 3 refuges. In ancient times, the terms referred to taking refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. At that time, when it was explained, everyone could understand. There wouldn't be any misunderstandings. Now, there is a misconception that Buddhism is a religion, a superstition. So now, regarding the 3 jewels of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we need to explain them, especially clearly and thoroughly. 1,300 years ago, in Chinese Zen, the 6th patriarch, Master Huineng, he spoke of the 3 meetings without using the terms Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. The visible teachings need to be in tune with the audience. It must be clearly understood. Why did Master Huineng? If you don't say, it won't. We need to think more about this reasoning. It's likely that mentioning Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha may cause misunderstandings, listeners. It's not easy to understand, to achieve practical results. So the Venerable Master changed it to the Sutra of Absolute Reality. Taking refuge in enlightenment. Taking refuge, rightly taking refuge in stillness. Buddha means absolute. Dharma means correctness, and Sangha means stillness. This explanation makes it much easier for us to understand. And these 3 words all stem from self-confidence, not from the outside. The rule is self-awareness. We can see taking refuge is not about others. Every day we do morning and evening recitations, called the 3 words, return. Don't you recite them? Return to one Buddha. To regulate the Dharma is taking refuge in others, not someone else. This word speaks of self-confidence. Buddha is self-confidence. Dharma is self-confidence in correctness. Life is about confidence. Confidence in a pure mind. Regarding the teachings of the Buddha, how can we not be in awe, bowing in deep respect? The Buddha asked us to take refuge in him, did he? In Buddhism, we take refuge in the 3 jewels of our own self-confidence. If this is not explained clearly,